When searching for a theme for this episode, several tropes flitted through my brain. Try to guess which ones of these are actually names of Bon Jovi songs. A. You have to look back to move forward. B. The past is prelude. C. History repeats itself. Or D. Pac-Man fever. This episode of Playing Rockstar is about bringing it all back. The rock, the roll, the fun, the clothes, the life. I needed a band that embodied all of this. I needed a band that shakes all night long. I needed these guys. Jessie's Girl is the best 80s tribute band in the world. For the better part of a decade, they've been playing all the hits from a certain decade to sold-out crowds all over the country and in international waters. The 1980s were pretty much just one long party cruise, and Jessie's Girl makes that metaphor real for a living. These are professionals who play huge shows and never disappoint an audience. I wanted to grab onto them for a few days and get a look at their world from the inside. In their world, the 80s haven't ended, the party hasn't ended, and the dream lives on. It looks like the dream involves wearing spandex. Before it was time to slip into something a little more comfortable, I wanted to meet up with Mark, one of the singers in Jessie's Girl. You might remember Mark from such shows as this one. When we last saw him, he was singing Gay Bar with my rehearsal band in episode 1. Mark is a hell of a singer and a friend, and I thought he might let me join his band for a day or two. Hey, Mark.
What's up, Joel?
What's up, man? It's good to see you.
All right, you too.
You're playing in a band called Jessie's Girl, right?
For almost 6 years.
And that is a 80s tribute cover band.
Yes. 80s tribute cover band.
And you are one of how many singers?
3. Everybody's got a duet with somebody, but basically because we have all these intense costume changes we have to do, so we sort of cycle through kind of one up, one down. So I go through like 6 pairs of pants a night, same as my counterpart.
So can I join your band?
Yeah. Have you talked to the guys about it? I think you know, we've had people try out. Always trying subs out because sometimes we can't be there, or we split the band some nights. The subs, the only way to break them in is to have them jump up on stage, do a song or two, but I always feel for them because it's kind of like jumping on a running train, you know?
Yeah.
But
and
like,
I will be making mistakes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what were you thinking of doing?
I was thinking You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. First of all, because it's a great song.
Right.
And you guys, you kill it. But also because at the end of the pilot episode, I was talking to some friends, and one of them suggested that I join AC/DC.
Join AC/DC?
Yes, for an episode. And I thought, well, I don't think I can find them. I don't think I can maybe work that out yet. Yeah. But I've got perhaps the next best thing. You know, I saw you a couple of weeks ago at Le Poisson Rouge on Saturday night, and you're playing in front of 500 people. And absolutely loving it.
I think it's almost like that this generation's Rocky Horror Show.
Okay.
Like the way we do it, right? Because this thing is, yes, we're an 80s tribute band, but like on paper. But in reality, we're probably one of the best live shows you're going to see. We do it pretty aggressively, and I think that's the thing people respond to. And I think also, yeah, it's like people don't really get a chance to see a whole lot of live music anymore. You know, it's been taken over by DJs.
You're aware that I DJ, that I do that for money. Well, you know, I tell you what, if I play all right the first time, maybe this leads to more, and then I don't have to DJ anymore, Mark.
We always need to say.
But that would be ridiculous because that would be getting in the way of your current drummer, Mike the Warrior, who is incredible.
Yeah, I mean, literally somebody whose whole life has been leading him towards this job. So that's who you're filling in for.
Yeah. You've been together 6 years. A time or two, something must have gone wrong at a show, a little bit off the rails.
I mean, we've had things where like just at the end of like Living on a Prayer where like somebody loses the count coming out of the bridge and it's just like a big mess for about 15 seconds and then like
I've never once lost a count in my life.
Well, you're doing the song that, I mean,
as a drummer. You're going to say it's easy.
It's not easy. It's simple, which is not the same thing as easy, right? That's the thing.
I agree, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Because if you put any other drummer in his place, you know, AC/DC, like, you're gonna know.
Yeah,
right?
That's a good point, yeah.
What makes us great, what made AC/DC was great, greater than the sum of its parts. So that's the tricky part.
Okay, so I will see the band at the Paramount Theater
Right.
In a few days to rehearse, and then the next night is at Le Poisson Rouge, and where I'll be getting on stage in costume, probably.
That's the fun part.
Yeah. And thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me join the band.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing it.
I'll see you at the show.
Like I said, just have fun.
Okay.
Don't be nervous at all.
Okay.
Well, there it is. Dress up, have fun, and mistakes don't count. Even though I told Mark that I never lose the count, I still need to rehearse. So I grabbed my friends Amanda, Pat, and some singer I found hanging around. Oh, hey, look, it's that guy from Electric Six. You might remember Dick Valentine from such shows as this one. It seems he's forgiven me for their episode of playing Rockstar, and he hopped on the subway to cross Brooklyn and sing some AC/DC. Dick, Amanda, and Pat are heroes of mine, and with their help, I think I might be up to speed for my date with Jessie's girl.
percent, 94% there.
Yeah, no, sounds great.
That's easy enough.
Well, give me some thoughts on the kick head breaking.
Good thing it didn't happen during a show. The broken kick drum head ended rehearsal a little early, but it's time to meet up with Jessie's girl whether I'm ready or not. But first, let's catch up with Dick. Thanks for coming and singing You Shook Me All Night Long and helping me get ready to play with Jessie's girl.
No problem. I mean, I haven't been in a rehearsal space in literally in 6 years, so I'm just excited to go back to where I began in this rehearsal space.
Is Electric Six not rehearsed?
No, we don't. We never do. We rehearse the first sound check of a tour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Could you give me 10 minutes on the long-lasting after effects of me playing with your band?
It gave us something to do on the road, meeting you night after night, and I don't think we've played Northampton since then. I don't attribute that to you. I attribute that to the guy who runs the club being a cock.
Do you mean the Iron Horse in Northampton, Massachusetts?
Yeah. No, I mean it's it's always a pleasure to do television. I thought the pilot turned out great. It was every now and then I come home drunk and I watch it on YouTube, and it's fine. I'm proud of it. Proud to be a part of it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tyler.
No, not a problem.
Dick.
Yeah.
Dick Valentine.
Yeah.
I'm not calling him a dick.
Yeah. That's fun. It's always a pleasure.
I drove out to beautiful and scenic Long Island to meet up with the band before their show at the Paramount Theater. The first order of business was to help load in and set up. You can never have too many people to help carry equipment.
Double bass for years, my bass drum is always going to be on an angle. So the center is going to be like here.
There's so much that goes into this. It's incredible.
When you get a couple of drummers together, one thing you can look forward to is a lot of exciting talk about gear. Just a couple of fellows nerding out about drum stands and stuff. Good times.
The mic is already inside the kick, like.
You know why I did that? Because the fucking singers are always kicking over the mic stand and ripping the front bass.
Where are the singers, by the way? They just show up when they please?
The talent doesn't show until 4:30.
Meanwhile, the drummers are here, loading everything,
exactly.
Carrying everything. Singers.
This is an 80's cover band, and they're awesome. They fill this place, 1,000 seats, but I don't know if I expected this level of production. One thing this band does not skimp on is their stage show. When you have 1,000 fans coming to freak out to 80's music, you need to give them a great time.
Don't do that.
Stick juggling isn't in my repertoire yet, but I'm always ready to learn a new trick, or to watch a trick and not learn it. It's hard to juggle, is what I'm saying. I'll leave it to the professional.
All right, let's give Joe's thing now. Is that cool?
Yeah, let's ask Chris on that one.
It's 3 and we end it.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Sounds great. It's like a gig. Sound check is like another gig.
After watching the band rehearse for a while and taking in the enormity of this venue and everything that goes into a Jessie's Girl show, it was time to sit down on the throne and try out Mike's kit for a rehearsal of You Shook Me All Night Long. I should mention it at this point that every drummer sets up their kit differently.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, that was a little embarrassing. Hitting unintentional rim shots because the throne to snare height ratio isn't exactly right for me is not the best way to set these guys' minds at ease for the show tomorrow. Probably the last thing they need is to have me moving Mike's drums around during the show. So it's up to me to do my best to play on his drum set as it is. Mike is trying to be accommodating, but I know I'm the guest here.
Thanks, guys.
Anything you want to go over again, or is that good?
No, that's good. It would just, maybe we'll talk a little bit more about the heights because it's like.
Before I go, I want to spend a little time talking to Sky, Jessie's Girl's music director, keyboardist, and production guru. We need to talk about lasers.
We've got a computer which controls the laser, which we have not set up yet. Oops, you got to set the laser up. And then this is the master computer, which sends out cues to everything. Yeah, let's do it right on the side.
Wrangling the lasers.
You may have to go limit the output on the back of it. Fog, and then more fog. It's all over the place. So this is what we do for people.
That's good.
You know, you sounded good.
We
weren't wanting for anything.
I don't feel like the integrity is compromised.
No,
Good.
it felt good.
All right,
I was, having fun with the band while singing it. So we're gonna have fun tomorrow. Tomorrow's an intimate, like in-your-face crowd. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of people that are singing along. So
awesome.
It'll be fun.
Can't wait.
Well, that's that. Tomorrow I play with Jessie's Girl at Le Poisson Rouge in Manhattan. I'm going to need the eye of the tiger. I'll need to be hungry like the wolf. I've got to have faith. Don't stop believing. The right stuff. Welcome to the jungle. Like a virgin.
Right now, we're in front of Le Poisson Rouge, and they're playing here at midnight. I don't know how fans of 80s music stay up for a show that starts at midnight, but that's how it's working, and they do get a crowd, a huge one. So last night, we went out to Huntington on Long Island so I could meet up with the band. I rehearsed You Shook Me All Night Long with Jessie's Girl, and it went okay, went pretty well, maybe not perfectly. Playing on someone else's kit, when you can't change too much or at all, then you have to start thinking about where the drums are. That went a little bit wrong yesterday, and hopefully it won't go wrong tonight. I'm ready, I think. We'll see how it goes. And it's going to be crazy in there, it's going to be fun, and I can't wait.
All right, I infiltrated the dressing room. Time to find the spandex.
So this is like, dressing room is often in just sort of name only. People don't do it necessarily a ton of dressing in it, but clearly
You will be dressing in it.
there's lots of actual dressing
In this band,
dressing
you will be definitely dressing.
Mike is a great guy, a great drummer, and apparently an excellent stylist as well.
And are we going sort of in the more hair metal direction like yourself?
Of course.
Awesome.
You're going to be subbing for me, so.
Spandex?
Yes. Okay.
Is it your spandex?
It's my spandex.
Have you worn it before?
I have worn this many times. Your choice.
Oh,
Zebra or
I
Pac-Man?
have to go with zebra.
All right.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right. And I thought that this might be apropos.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got guy liner for us. I don't know if you want to do a headband.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay.
Maybe so.
So
I think I'm going with black. Yeah. Cool. I have a gigantic head though, so I'm not positive this will fit.
I have a 5 head too. So there's a folding technique that has to be done. Let me stow you with this.
Wonderful. Thank you. Here, I've never done this before, but let me give it a shot.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, I'm sure. You've never done that before.
All right, maybe I have applied eyeliner once or twice.
All right. A little more?
A little thicker.
A little thicker?
A little thicker, and then do the smoky and smudge it.
Amazing. What's up, Mark? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. You see, I'm halfway there already. I got the wristbands and the guy liner. I'm on my way. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
What? They're wrinkly. You gotta
Oh, okay, sorry. Thank you. Please adjust my spandex.
Do you have any sneakers, or you just clean? Is that good?
Great. Yeah.
All right, now what you're gonna do?
Got a foundation.
What? I do have another color.
Okay. And then what I'll do is I'll add some hairspray and I'll give myself some height. And yeah, you did say
Perfect.
Put whatever you can over it. Because right now it's kind of like you got the 70s thing going.
Yeah.
The 80s were more about like this is basically just to keep the sweat out of your eyes while you're playing.
Sure. We've come this far, and we're not stopping.
Hairspray?
Yeah.
I guarantee it won't fall out.
All right, I like your jacket.
I'm gonna fold.
Downtown. Immediate.
I wouldn't say dignity was the foremost concern in 1980s clothing. If this really looks great, I'm gonna have to have you come over and do it sometimes, all right?
Feel free to embellish any way you want. Make it higher, a little extra hairspray is always worth.
You know what? I think you've got that just about right. Yeah. I look like I haven't changed since the 80s.
Now that I'm all dressed up, the last bit of preparation is a visit to the bar. My outfit is ready, the band is ready, the crowd is ready. It's almost time to rock and roll. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Ooh-wee. I've spent a few days in the 80s, and I'm not sure I ever want to leave. I can feel the magic and hear the roar, and now it's time to let loose.
Well, I got a question for you guys. Honest question. Who here would want to be in Jessie's role? Anybody? For real? Well, there's a show on YouTube. It's called Playing Rockstar, and our friend Joe Frost is going to jump in for Mike to work on stuff. Let's give it up for Joel! This is not an easy seat to fill. And you guys check out this show, Playing Rockstar, because you guys are about to be in it.
brother. It was so much fun. It was so fucking great. I live for it. Any outfit, any crowd, anywhere, all the time.
You don't want to do that. Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. You have fun?
Absolutely. So great. Thank you for letting me do it,
no
man.
problem.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Cheers.
Good.
Till next time.
Playing Rockstar.
Setting was awesome.
You should all play Rockstar. At least once in your life.
Jessie's Girl is the ultimate 80s party band, and it was an absolute blast to rock with them. Playing Rockstar is a show about people, about fun, about life, about the moments and music that tie it all together. I'm Joel Frost, and I'm playing Rockstar.